So not too much on my airport outfit. I normally don't come outside like this. I had just left my best friend's wedding, and this is how it all went down. So come travel with me for the weekend from Atlanta to Memphis to celebrate my best friend's wedding. Of course, I'm bougie. I'm not taking those 6-hour drive and driving to Atlanta from Atlanta to Memphis. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take me a flight, babe. I like to be comfortable. So I grabbed me like a little rental car once I got to Memphis, and then I got me some wings from my favorite wing place called Dixie Queen. If y'all do go to Memphis, go there and get you some bomb ass wings. And then I arrived at the Airbnb. Love the Airbnb down. And then of course the next morning I ran a few errands, and then of course I helped the bride. Look at my best friend. She looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, she looks so gorgeous, and I'm just so happy to be a part of her wedding and to celebrate her special day. And I just can't wait. And I also did buy her and the groom some gifts. I don't know why I did not film it, of course, but I did get them something. And then of course after that I did get myself together. Here's a little OOTD of my outfit, real cute, real cutesy, real classy. And then I arrived at the wedding, and then oh my gosh, she got so emotional while she was reciting her vows to her hubby. And I cried I cried a little bit. And then of course it was just such a beautiful wedding. And then they had the wedding reception. It was such a nice scenery. Child, by the end of the night, baby, I wasn't keeping up with I was keeping up with my drinks. I think I had about maybe 3 or 4 shots, and then maybe like 4 glasses of champagne. Yeah, I was towed down by then. And then the bride and the groom cut that fat ass piece of cake, and then the groom gonna present it to the class like, yeah, this a big ass slice. Yeah, it's big. So then that was like the end of the wedding reception. It was a really nice wedding overall. I'm so happy for them. Of course, I went out later on at night. I stayed out from from the rest of the night pretty much, and I didn't get home until 2 a.m. And then my flight, mind you, was at 4 a.m. So of course I popped out in the airport with my club fit. I sure did. I didn't give a fuck who was watching. I did not care, because I knew as soon as I got on this plane, baby, I'm going straight home back to Atlanta. And then I had to hop on this little train in Atlanta just to get my baggage, which I fucking do. I could not stand. And that train go by. That thing goes so fast. I literally had to hold on to dear fucking life. Because babe, that train will shoot off on you so quick and so fast. But I'm so thankful that I made my flight and I ain't miss it. And I'm glad I made it to Atlanta. See y'all in my next travel vlog. Bye y'all.